And with the pandemic, and of course the post-pandemic effects, I suspected that it might be a company in technology because technology became a major conduit of business. So although I didn't expect it, I wasn't too surprised. And the usual suspects that we see this year did not make it to the top 10. We had a new list of companies that somehow showed resilience even in the difficult times of the pandemic and post-pandemic. So it's very encouraging. It's very, very encouraging that we're seeing a lot more Ghanaian companies actually rise in the rankings, in the top 100, and actually appear in the top 100. So for me, it's very encouraging. Well, it's not the success of this program doesn't mean as much to GIPC as it means to corporate Ghana, because it recognizes companies who have been very resilient, have been robust, and have grown and shown that they can compete. And for us, I think the importance of the fact that we expose these companies and support them to grow, but also that Ghanaians get to know who their top 100 companies are, and realize that they are doing good work and in the economy, and they are the Ghanaian companies that in the future we'll see as the blue chips, and we'll see also investing in other countries. That is what we want. We want to see Ghanaian companies grow to be millionaires and Ghanaians grow to be millionaires and billionaires. And it's important to recognize that there are companies here who are doing good stuff. Yeah. Despite the difficulties of the economy, there still are companies that are pushing and working hard to build and grow stronger. I can tell you, I've just come from a difficult trip. The difficulties are everywhere. Even the more robust and stronger, bigger economies are really suffering the heat of the pandemic and the and the conflict, the Russian-Ukraine conflict. I mean, in some countries that we know, like France, there are huge petrol queues. In the UK, they even almost instituted blackouts and brownouts because power is getting expensive. Germany is very worried about power of fuel and power for the winter that is coming, and predicting that it will have a major impact on it. But in Ghana, we understand these things, but we are still going on. I mean, people are going about their businesses. People are not losing their jobs. We have petrol, our power is on. So we should be grateful for little mercies, but we should not just rest on our oars. I believe that with a lot of partnerships, government and private sector, and with a lot of sponsorship of the private sector to also seek partners outside, we will overcome. I can tell you without a doubt that because of some of the things that are happening in the world, new relationships are being formed, new partnerships are being sought, new markets are being looked for, and Ghana remains extremely attractive to foreign direct investors. I'm seeing a lot more people coming to inquire about what they can do and how they can do it, because they are finding their traditional markets tough, and they realize that Africa, and perhaps Ghana, is a very good place to start business and grow into the African continent. And I did mention, you have a continent that has 1.4 billion people, has almost all the resources that are required for energy transitions, and yet has all the land that is required to feed the world. This is a place where investments are going to grow.